coming together, I was able to share some contacts with them that helped them move forward with their business venture. And Soldier has also gone out on the road with me and met other people, which also helped them to propel forward. So it's really important, if you really are about business and it's always on your mind, every time you meet somebody, you should be talking about what you do. You sing, you DJ, you dance, you coordinate, you do events. Every time you see somebody, talk about it. You are your first walking billboard. Okay? So if you don't talk about it, and you may not have done anything yet, who is supposed to talk about it for you? Okay? So just think about it like that. The other thing is, when and where you meet somebody. Some of the most craziest places you can meet them. Getting gas, at the grocery store, at the strip club, at the church, at the liquor store, whatever. But always talk about your business. Because you never know who else the other person is in their own right. Okay? And just by chance, that person can say, hey, I do that too, or I know somebody who can help you out. Especially when they can feel the sincerity in what you do and what you claim that you do. Quick case in point. Here this evening, the lady that, Jackie, I believe her name is, if I remember correctly, and I'm going to guess that she runs this place. But I was just watching her and her body language. And she passed by and I said, you look like you ride a bike. She says, I do. That's my bike in the front. Okay? Wow, that's awesome. I bought a bike for myself, a Suzuki 500, GS, for Mother's Day 3 years ago. Really? Wow, I ride horses too, she says. I said, that's interesting. I ride too. I'm a trained equestrian. I actually volunteer for the Orlando Police Department for their mounted unit. So just that quick, two strangers had two things in common. Just that quick. And that's how easy networking can be if you pay attention to what's going on around you and you take advantage of opportunities to speak to people. You can't be afraid to talk to people. As afraid as I am, he's standing here talking to you right now, and my heart is pounding, but you really cannot be afraid to talk to people. So hopefully, my goal is to establish a long-term professional relationship, and who knows, friendship, with Jackie, based on just being here today to speak, and just that small by-chance conversation. Most of my contacts have happened just that simply. And I've known people in the industry who go from record label to record label. They may be a DJ today, a PD tomorrow, a record exec the next day. They move around. This industry, Fredo, you all know, people move around. Okay? So who is in a position today may be in a greater position or some lateral move tomorrow, but the contact is still there. And if they know you're serious about what you do, then you can open up a new avenue just because they went to a different place. Okay? Now you get to expand your brand. You get to actually hit other markets doing what you do. Every time you travel somewhere, take your CD with you, talk to people. All right, now you're not just in Orange County, now you're in Seminole County. All right, now you're not just in Florida, you're in Georgia. Okay? I executive produced and hosted a video show for several years. It was on Time Warner Cable. And from just the goal of, wow, I love interviewing, I think I want to now go from print to video to television. I did that. And the show was successful. The only thing that was an issue, timing. Sometimes you're in the wrong environment at the wrong time, your vision is a little bit advanced, and people can't get on board. But that does not mean give up. It only is a delay. Only a delay. And in that delay, you still study, you still work on your craft, you still prepare, because another opportunity will come. And when it comes, you'll have all your ducks in a row. Okay, so never, ever, ever give up. Follow up with the new people that you meet. Follow up with them. Don't just meet them, get a card, give a card, and you never call, you don't follow up. I know we're all busy, but try somehow to manage your time in a way that you can follow up with these people that you met. What's going on? How's it going? Did you check out the CD I gave you? Or I listened to the CD that you gave me. Okay? Don't just take the CD, don't just take the product and not taste it, or not smell it, or not listen to it, or not wear it. People are giving it to you for a reason. Every book I've ever been given, not only do I ask the person to sign it when they give it to me, I read it. Then when I speak to them again, I can tell them I read the book and what my opinion is or what my critique is of the book, because that's why they give it to me. When people give me music, I listen to it. When people ask me, hey Niecy, I'm going to shoot you this song, I want you to tell me what you think about it. Okay, before you give it to me, I want you to know I'm going to listen to it and I'm going to give you a critique. Is that what you want? Are you sure? Okay? Because how often do we do that, but we really don't want to know what people think? Right? So, hey, before you give it to me, know that I'm going to listen to it and I'm going to critique it. Okay, all right, no problem. I can't tell you how many times I've listened to new music from new upcoming artists, starring artists, they really want it, and I give them the critique. And this is what I hear, or this is what I read. Oh, yo, Niecy, man, yo, you really did that like for real and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I really listen to it and I am sincere in what I'm sharing with you. Whether, okay, your vocals are a little off, well, the engineering on that track wasn't good, or you might want to go back, that production, whatever. But I give a sincere critique. There's no gain for me to tell you something that's not true and authentic. Okay? So make sure when you're following up with people and meeting new people and you're responding to whatever the situation was in that networking atmosphere, be sincere. Don't front. Front in this business will get you right here. That's the first blacklist right there. Your own fronting. Okay? Be sincere. Be authentic. If you just got into the business, say you just got into business. If you're trying to get in, say you're trying to get in. People can't help you if they don't know how you really need help. Okay? Also, and I believe it was Q, the lawyer for Conscious Mind, touched on this. This is a business. This is not about a friendship. If the friendship comes, that's just a blessing. Okay? That's like icing on the cake. But first and foremost, this is a business. Okay? So when you meet somebody, don't start trying to be their friend. Let's go hang out. No, I don't want to hang out. I want to do business. Do you want to do business? Because if not, then you're wasting my time. Okay? Don't wear out your welcome. Don't keep calling and texting and emailing, and don't wear out your welcome. If you were fortunate enough to get the card, they gave it to you, or they extended the invitation to send something to their email, don't wear it out. Take it seriously. Handle your business, okay? And again, follow up. You see the track record there? Within a timely manner, make sure you do the business. If you've been talking to this person 2, 3, 4 months and nothing has really transpired, pretty much nothing's going to transpire. Okay? How many times have you wasted your time calling and sending messages, or maybe trying to stop by if that was the case? Nothing happened, because nothing's going to happen. At some point, they realized that you didn't have a value that they needed, or they didn't see some kind of value in what you had, your product. Okay? And because it's a business for them, they kept it moving. And that's why you've got to make sure it's a business for you, so that you don't waste your time. After that, go through your contacts, go through your list, go through your Rolodex, go through your card billfold, or go through your phone. Empty out those numbers. Don't just walk around with all these unnecessary numbers for no reason and try to name drop. How often do we hear that? Oh yeah, my homeboy so-and-so, oh my homegirl so-and-so. I don't know you. Okay? And then when you drop the name and that person finds out that you're dropping their name, again, you shot yourself in the foot. Okay? So make sure you don't wear out your welcome, and make sure you don't abuse the contact. Facebook. Pretty much everybody here has Facebook, am I right? Okay? Pretty much everybody stays on it about 24 hours a day in between everything else they're doing, right? We're multitasking. We got the Facebook over here, we typing over here, we got a phone over here, right? Now, How many of you have actually gotten business accomplished on Facebook? 3 people, 4, 5, 6, excellent.
You didn't count enough, Niecy. You're not counting enough.
Oh, my bad. I got you. You know why I asked? Too many people waste time on Facebook for the wrong reasons. It's okay to vent and have fun and make a comment and, whatever. But make sure that you have something purposeful that you're doing on Facebook. The reason I'm always on Facebook is because I can reach 4, 5, 6,000 people at one time. Okay? I can't do that in a car. I can't do that on the phone. I can't even video conference that many people at once. I don't know any kind of video conference line that can reach that many people at the same time. Okay? Also, invest in yourself. You're networking, you're trying to reach people, $5, $10, it doesn't cost much to boost how many people see what you're trying to sell or what you're trying to promote. Take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. Okay? So make sure that every time you get on Facebook, at least half of the time that you're on there, you use that time wisely and promote your product. Whatever it is that you're selling or whatever service that you have. If you don't have any type of graphic design or anything visual that people can see, do your best to type it and articulate your thought to promote your business that way. But you have to start to think about how you'll set yourself up. What kind of image do you want for your company? What kind of image do you want for your brand? Do you have your logo? All this other stuff. And hopefully, like Q said, you have your business actually legitimate. Okay? Long-lasting network. I have people in my network that I have known as far back as, I say, mid to late 80s. Mid to late 80s. They've been working in the industry for pretty much all of that time. Sometimes they may get let go from a company. They're out of work for a while. They do some independent things. Next thing, they're back over at another label. Yo, Niecy, I'm over at so-and-so now. Your network will keep you within its network, especially if you have kept that relationship, which is why it's important. And you don't want to blow it once you get connected to some of these great people. People who are really serious about what they do, who really know what they're doing. Because I'm sure we have a plethora of people that we know who are fronting all day long. They look good on Facebook and MySpace and Twitter and everything else, and they don't have a thing going on, right? Right? Because we have an outlet that can create any image we want. But at some point you have to show up. At some point you have to show up. So when you show up, you've got to be able to verify everything that you put out there on that information highway. Okay? I had a good friend say to me, I think it was maybe last month. He said, yo, somebody keeps asking me, well, a couple of people keep coming up to me, and they're like, yo, what is this thing about this girl on your page saying she's the first female DJ? He's like, yo, I'm not even gonna lie. She was DJing before I even thought about rapping. Like, she's legit, like, for real, like, for real. Now, this is a person who, if he said God was coming in the front door, they believe him because he's got that kind of credibility. Okay? And that's what he said. Now, if I was fabricating and making up something just to make myself look good because I'm in another state and, people don't know, at some point it would be found out. At some point it would be found out. But your network, your contacts, is what is your validity. Okay? When people can say, oh yeah, I know she's really been in the game that long because when I was trying to do something, I was trying to get her to be my manager. Or I remember when so-and-so was doing such and such, she was working with them. I can go down the list of artists in this market that I've worked with. When I got here, I was doing stuff and had done things that had not even gotten to this market yet. Okay? And my network was strong. So me and my network helped open a lot of avenues here in this market. I could not have done that if I didn't establish some type of foundation when I was in New York. Okay? So please know, networking is so important. It's your foundation for your current and your future. Strong foundation. Your character is so important. Your character is so important. You're going to see each other grow. You're going to see each other fall. You're going to see each other get back up. You're going to see all that. Your foundation is important. How you treat people initially, what kind of relationship you establish with them initially, you know, what was going on when you were in that transition initially is how people will respond to you when you need to get back on. You guys follow what I'm saying? When you need to get back on, when you are OG in the game and you got all these new bloods out here trying to do stuff, that is when the tables turn. Like Uncle Charlie from the OJs, he gets it. It's like, I ain't got no problem with all these young people. He's on stage with Justin Timberlake and Snoop Dogg and Jeezy and whoever. Well, that's because he's open to the newness. He's not stuck on, I did this and I'm this person and I'm that person. It means nothing if you're not current. It means nothing if you're not sharing the information. Okay? So please know that networking is extremely important. That's pretty much all that I have to share with you guys this evening. Thank you so much again for the opportunity to talk with you. I feel so fortunate and so blessed. Let me tell you, I took this young man right here, right at their humble beginnings, down to Miami, and just introduced him and showed him what goes on at these industry events. And he worked so hard, and he established a lot of new relationships, and it felt good for me to see that happen for him, because I knew that he really was serious about what Conscious Mind was trying to do. And that's what it takes. I can't, all of what I know is not going to do nothing for me when I'm in the ground. Nothing. So I have to share it. My blessing is that I got to do it and live it so that I can share it. So I hope that you all will do the same thing. And it's called industry paying forward. Okay? Industry paying forward. Thank you guys so much. I wrote a book. I'm almost done getting it published. So I'll let you know when that's out too.
All right, everyone. Definitely give a next round of applause to DJ Niecy D for that unbelievable. She did a great job speaking at that level. This is our sister. This is somebody very special to us, somebody that we just don't take lightly in this industry, especially in the Orlando industry, because when we was in our true infancy, DJ Niecy D reached out. And she reached out with a loving hand, and we reciprocated that back with love. You know what I mean? So at this time, I would like to call up T, CEO of Conscious Mind Records. I would like to also call up Tamika Leon, which is my lovely wife, CFO of Conscious Mind Records. Definitely. We'd also like to call up the Untouchables Card Club, Andrea, definitely. I feel the love. I feel the love. All right. So this event that we are at right now had a little bit of a double edge to it. We wanted to bring the Orlando scene together and give people a place to create a positive networking environment within the city. Okay? It also had a next side to it, which was hidden. Okay? This event was also to raise money for DJ Niecy D, because she got her equipment stolen from the back of her truck when she did a gig. She was out doing a gig.
Yeah.
She was out doing a gig and she got her equipment stolen, which is a travesty for a DJ who actually relies on that equipment to make her life blood. You know what I mean? So we all felt it. And being as the sister that she is, and she always reaches out for everyone involved, we decided that we would do something to show back our love to Niecy D. So, all of the food, all of the proceeds, anything that was made from this event is being donated to DJ Niecy D to replenish what she lost when it got stolen. while I wish this was $1 million and way more than it is, we came out together tonight to support one of our fellow people that definitely got something done to them that was a real tragedy. So I wish it was more Niecy D, but on behalf of myself and Conscious Mind Records and the Untouchable Car Club, we would like to offer you this sum of money so that you can replenish your stuff. And it gets better.
I'm going to make this quick so that I don't cry too. This is just going to be a small donation from the Untouchables, because you have opened up so many opportunities for us to be able to share who we are and what we do. I actually, when we put the donation together, did not have an envelope to put it in. So I went across the street to Dollar General. I told the lady, I said, I need a card, something I can put this in for the donation. And her name is Miss Pearl. She had $2 in her heart. She said, give this to the lady and tell her from Miss Pearl and Dollar General from across the street. So I would like to say
Yes, yes. Wow, my voice is really loud. Yes, yes. So DJ Niecy D, we hope that you can use the money to replenish what was lost, so that way you can go about inspiring and bringing about change in this community that you have been doing so well. All right, give a round of applause for DJ Niecy D. Definitely. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you. I'll make this really quick. I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful. And I wear really cheap makeup because I really don't wear makeup. I'm usually fatigues and t-shirt and, I'm just hood like that. But I just, tried to look presentable because I was supposed to speak. But I'm so humbly grateful. I don't care if it was $1, just the thought. And for you all to come out, thank you so, so much. All right, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. All right, really quick everyone, just before we call an end to this, I would like to also highlight the main person that was I saw personally spending countless hours to make this event happen. I mean, make several phone calls, get everything. She didn't have much backing with a lot of different people that were supposed to be involved, but she still went ahead and do it the right way and went about organizing it like it was her own system. So, Tamika Leon, I think you deserve a very much share. Miss Black, give it up to Miss Black! Yes. So, on behalf of everyone here involved, I would personally like to thank each and every one of you for coming out to our very first Orlando Industry Networking Mix-Up. It was a success in my eyes. We got the job done. The Orlando have a place to network with people, with trusted individuals that could come together and work harmoniously as one, without no negatives involved. Nobody tried to step on anybody's toes, but about true building. In the beginning, Niecy always used to tell me, be like Bob the Builder. And just build. And we took those words and we ran with it. You know what I mean? So on behalf of everyone here, thank you for coming out to the Conscious Mind Records Orlando Industry Networking Mix-Up. DJ Kareem on the ones and twos. Alright. So right now, we're going to announce the winner for our raffle, which I was telling y'all about, spelling my lungs out, telling y'all about the Honey on the River, which is an event that you didn't want to miss. It was $5. You get $100 worth of Honey on the River tickets. That's for you and your honey to go on a boat ride on the St. Johns River in a decked out, double deck, live music. I mean, real pimped out. Nino Brown style, as Steve would say. You know what I mean? So, right now, I'll let Niecy shake up the cup. just like our lotto, and we're going to choose one winner right here tonight. Praise you. That is good. All right, all right, all right. Look at your tickets. We have, well, I only going to do the last three numbers, right? Because that's what really matters. We have 790. 790. 790. Don't tell me you get $5 and well, I mean, that's going too much. Come on. Oh, there we go. We have a winner to the Orlando Honey on the River Festival. Definitely. Yes, yes, yes. There you go. See, she told me it was you. Look at that. Let me see. Let's verify. 790. 790. We have a winner. All right. So now, Niecy D will present you with the tickets for you and your honey to go on Honey on the River 2013. Give them a round of applause, everybody. Yes, 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 sir. Congratulations, so you're going to like it. Bring your honey.